Girl realized she was going to die soon because the bus she was on was going to dodge the delivery man at 1:42 and then hit a tanker truck coming from the opposite direction right on time. Everyone around her would be taken to heaven together, and then time will be reshaped. Everyone will go back to before the explosion again, and all their memories will be erased. Mary is the only one who will retain this memory. After using her 3 lives, Mary is no longer sitting around waiting to die. The bus had 3 minutes to explode. Her first instinct was to get off the bus immediately. However, the shuttle bus company has a rule. In non-emergency situations, no one is allowed to get off the bus until the stop is reached. Mary told all the passengers on the bus. However, only a dog would believe such an outrageous thing. She had no choice but to pound on the car door. The fierce man next to her saw this and subdued her. The 4th attempt failed, as the bus exploded once again. The 5th cycle began immediately. Every second was critical at this point. Mary realizes that forcing her way off the bus is not going to work. This time she changed her strategy and lied about her heart attack. She demands that the driver take her to the hospital immediately. As it happens, the nearest hospital is near the next stop, but if she wanted to live, she had to get off the bus now. Mary was desperate, and at that moment, a young man stepped forward. He said what if there was a traffic jam ahead? Then he offered to let them both get off now and go to the hospital. This gave Mary a glimmer of hope, but what she didn't expect was, at that moment, a kind lady suddenly appeared, and she happened to have a quick-acting heart pill with her. With the pills, there was no need to rush to the hospital. Mary looked at the medicine in the lady's hand. This time she was indeed going to heaven. She was completely devastated. Once again, the plan failed. She could only watch herself being blown up. The 6th cycle began immediately afterwards. She was in deep despair, because with each explosion, she could experience the pain of being blown up, but she couldn't think of a way to stop it all. And at that moment, the guy sitting next to her accidentally hit his arm on her chest. The guy hurriedly explained. He said, "I'm sorry, I see your head is full of sweat. Do you want to wipe it?" Looking at the simple, honest man in front of her, Mary had a sudden thought. Maybe this time the solution will work. She grabbed Jack and said, "Someone's playing a rascal. Someone's playing a rascal."